It's Tuesday afternoon, and you know what that means. It's time for Randomity with the Random Kristian Show. Today, the Random Kristian Show is interviewing actor Bishop Stevens. The Random Kristian Show is brought to you by Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena, a unique blended salsa loaded with cilantro and just the right amount of heat. Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena is available in stores across Northern California, Colorado, Nevada, and Southern Oregon. To find a store near you, just visit mrsafamous.com. The Random Kristian Show is proudly supported by The Advisor. The Advisor is a Facebook group created by Colonel James Milbrodas, composed of multi-talents such as actors, directors, artists, writers, and more. If you fall into this category, contact them on Facebook at The Advisor. The Random Kristian Show can now be seen on the Good Wives Network, TV for women by women. The Good Wives Network is streaming now over on Roku, Android TV, and Amazon TV. Intro music provided by the Dead Campers. Check them out on Spotify and at deadcampers.com. Next week, the Random Kristian Show is interviewing U.S. Army veteran Stephen Quakenbush. My name is Andy. Now here's your host, Kristian Random.
Good day! Yo! It is Tuesday. It is just a little after 4 Central Time, anyway. And I am Kristian, not Chuck
My name
Norris.
is Andy.
That is Andy. Look, I pointed the right way on the first try.
You did it!
I know. I'm very proud of
Oh, God. Okay. All right. You just jinxed the show, man.
Yeah, everything's going to fall apart at this time.
You do something right, we know the show's going to jinx.
Something's going to go horribly wrong here soon. Trust me.
Right.
Yeah. Got a lot of stuff going on today. Yes, thank you so much to the Good Wives Network. They just had their big gala about a week or so ago, and it was a raging success. Lots of stuff going on. We had their guests, or their hosts on of other shows on this show a few weeks ago, and everything is going wonderfully. So thank you so much for the Good Wives Network. So if you ever miss the show visually and you want to watch it visually besides just Facebook, go to Good Wives Network. We're all over it. Trust me. Noon and then like late night is our time slots. So anyway, there. How's that? Am
I think you have a different microphone set. Spaghetti-O.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
All right. So while we make some technical adjustments here.
Ding, 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 ding. I don't know why I didn't hear that before.
Yeah,
it's weird. I just heard it right when you came on. Yeah. Hey, look at that. MTA's in the chat.
All right. How's that sound?
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
Break a glass. We got Drew Garrett in the chat as well. Let's enable that chat.
Yes, let's enable the chat because Drew's here for one thing.
Oh, that's what Drew's here for. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, maybe we should get to that.
We will. Yes, it's going to be tasty treat times. Wanted to say Dead Campers are going to be appearing soon. Go to their website, deadcampers.com, and check them out because they are going to be appearing in a couple different places. I think South Lake Tahoe is this weekend, and then they have a gig coming up in Santa Cruz or Capitola very soon. So,
okay.
But I am excited. I'm dressed manly because we just got done with Father's Day, and we are manning up because Bishop Stevens is here, baby. And there is nothing more manlier than Bishop Stevens. He actually, took down Chuck Norris. I'm not lying. This happened, and so he made Chuck Norris cry like a little baby. And Tony, the Bacon Whisperer.
He met Chuck Norris once.
Whoa!
Was it over a piece of bacon?
I was going to say, well, Chuck just ate a pig. That's all.
Oh, right. Yeah, pre-bacon. Pre-bacon. Right.
But then Bishop knocked him out and then made sausage out of Chuck Norris. So there we go. So yes, got that going on. What else? And thank you again to Leah Aguayo from Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena for her new cooking segment that will be appearing on the show randomly whenever she feels like it. Random recipes with Mrs. A. Make sure you check that out because man, that casserole. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. And a lot of fun just to watch her whipping it all together.
Yeah.
So there goes
Sidekicks movie premiere. No bacon was involved. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
That's just a shame.
Yeah, it's all right. More sausage than bacon probably at that point. So
so what are we what are we ready for today?
It's tasty taste testing time. Tasty taste. We got to come up with a little theme song for that. And I'm totally freezing up again. That's so awesome.
Hey, this is restream for us though. It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
So
today, the first thing that we're can you see that?
Hold on, it'll come up in a second.
It's taking
there it is.
Here.
Ooh, hot tamales peeps.
Yes.
God, nobody asked for this.
No. Well, but this is better than a lot of the other things that have gone horribly wrong with which is going to be revamped here momentarily because apparently it's fun to watch me okay, this is sealed really well.
Yeah.
And
I think lying. So you don't smell it at all through the thing, I think that's on purpose.
I'm assuming. So
yeah,
there they are right there, and you still can't see them yet because there's a huge video delay for some reason.
That's okay.
You'll eventually see them, and well, they smell cinnamony, and all right. So I am going to eat one. See, now I'm not expecting these to be bad, except so sugary it's going to hurt my teeth.
Yeah, no, that's true. I can't imagine. Oh, Has it started? Okay, all right.
It's just.
Is it
really?
Is it really awful?
It's just sweet.
Oh, is there no real heat to it at all? Like, is it or is it just?
There really isn't. Oh wait. Okay.
No, there it comes. Okay.
There's this, and if I probably ate like the whole row of them, it might be a little more cinnamony, but it's just super sweet, like most peeps are.
Yeah.
Now we have the kettle corn, which because of this awesome video delay, you'll see here in just a minute.
This is weird. So what flavors the kettle corn?
Kettle corn.
Oh, kettle corn peeps.
Yes, kettle corn peeps.
Okay, well that's not very exciting.
No, it's not. But what we're gonna do with these here in just a minute might be a little more exciting. These are really shriveled up. There it is right there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it.
And
I'd imagine these are pretty good. I'd imagine that these are okay. Yeah. All right.
So
hey,
now the fun part.
Yeah. Right. Hey, I'm
going to finish the one that's in my mouth right now first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got to put them in the microwave. Yeah.
Oh yes.
That's the real reason why peeps were invented, I think. Now what are these?
Your favorite.
You going back to the earthworm jerky?
It was suggested that I put the earthworm jerky in between the peeps like a sandwich.
Oh. Well, so are you going to have all right, so can I suggest something?
Sure.
Okay. So, you do kettle corn on bottom, you do the fiery cinnamon on top, and then you do the earthworm jerky right in the middle.
Okay. Oh man, they smell already, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Oh god, it smells like a tire. Do I have to do a big chunk?
Yes, this is for the show.
Everything's for the show, Andy.
I understand, but this
Okay.
is absolutely 100%. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can make a video adjustment here real quick.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
So we do want to thank Mr. Doss for that I work with for the excellence.
Carolina Reaper peeps are coming.
Oh no. No.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good Lord. Oh Lord.
Oh, this makes
Okay.
me
There, I
smile.
made the video adjustment. Is that a little bit better?
It should be. Well,
Okay.
when I dropped mine down, I caught back up. So hopefully,
Okay.
that's what's going on.
All right. So here's the cinnamon peep. The
Okay.
earthworm
Got the sandwich.
jerky
Let's see the sandwich.
that we've already tried a couple weeks ago. If anybody remembers.
Oh.
Okay.
Hopefully
There it
the
is.
peep. There you go. Put it in the middle. Yeah. Hopefully the peep around it will eliminate whatever grossness that the earthworm jerky. Like Oh, you know what you should do? Why don't you? Okay. All right. Here we go. You ready?
No.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Eat it.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh, it's even worse. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible.
So I can't believe that you I can't believe that you actually did the sandwich idea. I'm very proud of you for doing that. Thank you so much.
Oh my God. This is so horrible. Can I just do half?
Yeah, that's yeah,
Okay.
we will relieve you of the past. I think I think for potency, you should probably let the earthworm jerky breathe a little bit next time.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's
just
so
let
horrible.
it come out. Just let it come out a little bit. So, there we go with the ketchup. The full speed ketchup here comes through.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That was bad.
Oh, the aftertaste is so horrible.
So what is the worst part of the aftertaste? Like, is it the peep? Is it the jerky still? What is it?
It's always the jerky. But
You're right.
The sugary sweetness of the peeps and the cinnamon made it worse. It like seemed to oh good God.
Oh God, I can kind of smell it. Now we're not even in the same room. I need to clear my palate after that. I didn't even taste anything.
Oh good.
That's just awful.
Oh yeah. No, it was absolutely horrendous. And now it's done. All right.
Yeah. Oh.
Good
gravy.
And everybody at home's like, wow, that was so not worth it.
Well, I think Drew appreciated
it.
I
know Drew, and I'm pretty sure Doss is oh good God, excuse me.
Yeah.
Was it worse than the worm? That was the earthworm in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh good Lord.
Man. That's tough. That's just tough.
Okay. Yeah, I brought okay. That's gonna help. Yeah, Carolina Reaper. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Drew.
Yeah, thanks, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping the taste testing segment of the show alive. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my good Lord. And yeah, the earthworm jerky that was in the sandwich there. And oh dude, it's still lingering. Good Lord. Okay.
Yeah, it probably will throughout the entire podcast. I'm sure it will.
That leads us into, that's right, the world famous where's the graphic for it?
I got it. I'll get you for it.
Random 9 list. Hey! Bang.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so this week, since we have Bishop Stevens, actor, wrestler extraordinaire. On the show, we have a we have a list based around it. Oh my gosh, it's still just so horrible.
So bad.
So Bishop has action figures modeled after him, and
That's so cool.
I'm sure you can get that. I know, dude. I really need to find out where we can get them. So we're gonna ask him about that. But
no, that's the next merchandise stream for the Random Christian Show is action figures.
Yes. So we, our crack team of lawyers and researchers, have come up with a list of our top 9 random action figures of the TRKS show that we'd like to see. So,
yeah.
I'm sorry, the video thing's just really
it's so funny that it's just not catching up. I just think it's hilarious. And then you speed through. I'm still a couple of seconds behind here.
Yeah, you are. But yeah, it's pretty entertaining to see that. All right. Yeah. So here we go with the random 9 list. 9 action figures of the TRKS that we'd like to see. So and your video's getting caught up now.
No, yeah, everything froze for me. It's really weird. So
we are
now I'm speeding up. I'm coming back.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I used to do that. Oh, got to fast forward.
All right.
So the random 9 action figures of past TRKS guests that we'd like to see.
So we're going to start off with number 9, Maggie Mayfield, who will be coming back on the show, by the way, with guitar and playing her favorite song, Naughty Christmas.
Oh, yes. So it'll be like a button that you press in the back and it gives us like a 30-second clip of Naughty. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I actually talked to her about it and she suggested it being a blow-up doll. I was like, no.
That is such a Maggie Mayfield thing to say.
Yeah, it really is. All right. Number 8.
Number 8, creator of Fear, CJ Vecchio, with 3 optional masks: the hockey mask, Leatherface, and the Michael Myers mask. I think that would be incredible. Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh.
Are you okay? Are you having? There you
go.
No,
yeah, we had a little
ding ding.
I did jinx the show completely, didn't I?
No, that's okay. Yeah, it's all good.
Number 7, TikTok Cairo, Doc John Hostin with real life cracking sounds and limited edition socks, because he's very famous for all the weird socks he wears. So there we go with that one. All right,
that's great.
Number 6.
Number 6, our favorite, Travis Dunn, complete with his paddle and wearing his authentic Houston Astros jersey.
Yes. Number 5 is one of my personal favorites.
This is my favorite for sure.
Our good friend Matt E. His action figure with life-size Mini Cooper, because they're small, so it's life-size.
Oh yeah, right.
Full of kitties.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he would be so happy with that.
Oh, dude, just be Matt all over the place and just kitty, playing with the piece of string and entertaining the cats and telling us how badly we're doing on the show. All right, number 4. Number 4.
Number 4. Our friend Michael Thomas Angel, complete with his popcorn bucket helmet from Midnight Screening. That's an action figure I need.
So perfect. Oh, these are great. They did a good job on this list this week. Number 3. Number 3 is also a TRKS favorite. It's real talking Carl Gottlieb with his famous quote, "This isn't fun, it's work."
I can just see the mass production of his little frowny face already, like of just a frown.
and the cold stare.
Right. Yeah.
Just, yeah. All right.
Like,
you think we just sit around having fun all the time? It's work.
Yeah.
It's work. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, we get it, sir. We understand.
Right.
All right. Number two. Another
our friend Dave Payton, the creepy neighbor doll, complete with the hot tub.
Yeah. That deserves that. And because oh man, if you all have seen his movie, I mean, he nails that part.
Yeah. Well, hey, speaking of nailing a part in that movie, our interviewee today, Bishop Stevens, like puts the point of that movie in like the last 5 minutes. His part in that movie is so fantastic.
Hashtag nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And we'll have to talk about that.
Oh, no, absolutely. Yeah.
And now, where's my the number one random 9 action figure of the TRKS show that we'd like to see? Bishop Stevens action figure with mutilated Chuck Norris doll, since Bishop Stevens can kick Chuck's butt. Yeah. Yes. And where's
you got all the sounds going.
Yeah.
you're just hitting the soundboard. It's just like
pretty much just
yeah. Like,
oh
God.
Oh no.
Oh man. Red alert.
Oh. All right. Random 9 list. Done. Out of the way. So at this point, we like to switch things up, and now it's time to intro our guest. That's right. His intro music is pumping in. That's right. Because back again from his busy schedule, a man who doesn't do many interviews, and we are so blessed to have him on the show. We've got him. He's here. He's live with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bishop Stevens.
First of all, you will never be this cool. You will never be not one, but 2, and a third one on the way.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Oh,
look at that. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Complete with matching
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
They full on nailed it, man. I couldn't believe that when you posted that on the show. I was like, or on your Facebook page.
Dude, that is
I was like,
so
what?
awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so
No.
cool.
I know. I will never ever be that cool. You are absolutely correct.
Okay. And 2 more things.
Uh-oh.
Why is it whenever I'm on your show, which is not often,
No.
do you have to jinx it? Really?
It
Now
happens
you guys are like
every week. He jinxes it every week.
Although I must admit, the ketchup is funny as hell.
It really is. It really is.
When it starts trying to catch up, that's some funny shit.
Yeah.
And number two. I don't know where you guys live, but when Chuck Norris comes kicking in my door, I'm sending him to your house. When Chuck Norris comes looking for me, I'm gonna tell him I ain't saying none of that shit. Go find him.
Oh, for the record, he wrote that one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Right.
That was our crack research team that did that.
Okay, all right. Well, you need to, put your research team in check. I mean, they could have said anybody else other than Chuck Norris, and I would have been down.
And the thing is, Chuck Norris is so badass that he would show up at all 3 of our doors at the same time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
His right foot would kick you on the left side. His left foot would kick you on the right side, and then he need both his hands to be my. But
and then I would feel it. And then I would feel it as well.
Right.
That's how. Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. But
what somebody recently said, Chuck Norris got COVID and COVID got sick. Is that what
right. Yes.
You just don't mess with Chuck, but you could. You could. That's how awesome you are, because we'll never be that cool.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hey, you know what? And I got to give a shout out to one of the action figures you called for. You're right. Dave Patton, creepy hot tub.
Oh man,
Thy Neighbor.
Yeah.
Was.
Oh my gosh.
He was. Oh man, he was expertly creepy in that movie.
Guys, fans, if you have not seen Thy Neighbor, I'm in that movie at the end of the film, but it is totally worth the watch all the way through. I mean, it is.
If you ever want to have that uncomfortable moment, that's the movie. Because I'm telling you right now, it's just, you sit there, you're like, wow, dude, yeah, you're like, I don't even like watching this at this point. And then my internet went out. That's how creepy he was. So, yeah,
it's definitely one of the movies that makes you say, you know, our neighbor next door. you know when you don't think about how the neighbor next door acts until you see something like that, and you go, yeah, you know, yeah.
No, yeah, it's and just the fact that that one scene when he comes home and they're both in the hot tub together is like, bro, I'm gonna yank you out. I don't care who you are. And oh my Lord, pastor or no pastor, you're coming out of that hot tub, bro. That's my wife.
Well,
yeah.
So, yeah.
And this is how cool Bishop is. The video is actually almost correcting itself at this point. So there we go.
Except I'm in my Chuck Norris mode. Video better act right.
And for some reason we can't hear Andy, so I'm not sure what's going on. No, we cannot hear you. So anyway, Bishop, so you've got all sorts of stuff going on. You've got some major announcements to be making. So where do we want to start? Where can we what's our starting off point? Because you've got a lot.
Well, my starting off point is I'm nice and healthy. Now.
Yes, finally.
Finally, I can truly say, you know, my doctors, you know, hey, my understanding is some of their nurses are going to watch the show. So I want to say what's up to Dr. Mudd's office. I want to say what's up to Dr. Guerra's office. They're lovely nurses. Everybody that took care of me. I am probably, 95, percent. I'm probably back up to a good 95. I'm back working out. I'm not going to say 100 yet, but I'm definitely getting there. Yeah. So that's the top news. That would be
all right. So that's good. That's good. All right. So now, okay. Sorry. Let's bring Andy back in here for a second. And still can't hear you, brother. But okay. So yes.
How do you manage to jinx your own show every week?
I don't know, dude.
How do you do that?
We had this. Show. I know we had this happen last week. I did all sorts of updates on the computer, made sure everything was working right, and so I don't know. We're actually I'm gonna have to call the people at Restream this service because this should not be happening at all. But you're coming through loud and clear, and you look perfect, so that's all that's important.
And that's all that counts.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know.
Well, Andy can write down his questions and hold them up to the.
That's right. I'll hold them up to the screen.
Hey, there you are.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
I can hear
you. Can you hear me? Hey. No, yeah. That's all. So if that happens again, I'll just put my questions up to the screen. I'll get a little dry erase board that I have in my kids' room, right? And just
there you go.
Yeah. But no, Bishop, I just wanted to say, man, your part in Thy Neighbor, like it put the period on the whole movie, man. Like it was the perfect ending, and you just, dude, man, such a great part to really put the final sentence on the movie, man. It was so good.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people really don't know, but to be honest, George, the writer-director, George Johnson, he was the writer, director, and creator of Thy Neighbor. He actually, that movie actually helped launch my career.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. That movie really. I did a bunch of other stuff, but as far as as an actor who can actually run a scene,
Yeah.
that's my scene with the lead actor. And like you say, I mean, yeah, it really started opening doors for me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure, from what I understand, I see Dave's career has taken off a lot. Has taken off well.
Yeah.
But I can truly say that Thy Neighbor really launched me into that, into that heavily supporting role.
Sure.
Opposite a lot of name actors.
Oh, that's great. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you killed it. I mean, it was such a perfect point to end the movie on. It was like the perfect message to end the movie. So, man, like that was just incredible.
No, and again, I always tell anybody, an actor is only as good as its director and the editor.
Right. Yeah.
The director and the editor, whatever cut they use.
Yeah.
Like I said, George is a heck of a guy. I mean, he's one of those directors that, even if you do a lot of people like to joke with me, and we say that I'm the one take wonder.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that, so many people say you get it on I normally get, on the first take.
Yeah.
But George would be like, okay, let's do one more.
Right.
Better say
that was awesome. Let's do one more.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was perfect.
Let's do one more. Yeah, hey, you got to be safe though. I mean, just in case something happens, you've got that second take. But dude, that is a huge compliment either way, because there's always, let's do one more take. Let's do one more take. And if they're saying you're nailing it on the first try, dude. I mean, well, you're Bishop Stevens.
Well, I mean, I mean, a lot of times people don't, saying you nailed it and saying that we're doing another one just for a different angle or a different, maybe a different perspective.
Right.
To give them something to play with in the editing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's totally different from you were on take 20 because you just can't get the shit right.
Okay, we're doing lunch. We'll be back in 30, and you're going over the line. Yeah. So, which that happens. So.
Oh yeah. But now let's get to what's coming up now. Let's get to
that's what I'm about to say.
Let's get to the fun stuff.
Let's get into the thick of what's happening here.
Oh man, things are just going crazy right now. I'm producing now. I'm executive producing now. I'm writing. We have as you know, last time you and I talked months ago before I got hurt.
Right.
I was telling you about we are doing the first ever African-American serial killer feature film.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people are going to come out talking about, well, Morgan Freeman's Along Came a Spider. Along Came a Spider is about a fictional character.
Right.
It's based on a book. Okay. The Baton Rouge serial killer, Derek Todd Lee, is a real individual.
Right.
Who he had a killing spree going from 92, 93 up until 2004.
Oh wow.
Okay. They got him for 7 people, but he's suspected of at least 14.
Whoa.
And actually, they actually believe he did a lot more before, in and out of Baton Rouge. These are just what he's suspected of around the Baton Rouge area.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so me and a young lady named E.J. Hammond, we got together and we actually wrote. She is a serial killer. She investigates and basically serial killers. She wrote that new Ted Bundy book.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I was going to say
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new the beat. What is it called? The Ted Bundy book. The Mind of a Beast or Mind of the Beast or something like that.
Right.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she wrote that. So we got together and she wrote the factual parts, things that we could find about Derek Todd Lee. And then I wrote what you would call the Hollywood.
The fluff.
The Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Spice.
So,
Spice.
yeah,
There you go. That's, I was gonna say the fancy, cool stuff. But
Yeah.
Well,
I like the spice. Yeah. You put the
Yeah.
spice into the meatball, huh?
well. I mean, he didn't. Unlike a lot of serial killers, he didn't do interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
So he never really gave any information about his murders. So that left me a lot of playroom.
Oh, sure.
That left a lot of playroom. The things we do know is he got into people's houses without breaking in. We had. The things we do know is we do know who he killed.
Right.
We know how he killed them, but we didn't know how he met them. What made him pick these people?
Right.
Yeah.
So I was able to come up. So I got to come up with the different scenarios of how he met, how these women crossed his path.
Right.
And, so and it actually came out, and then with what EJ put in about how he killed his victims, it worked out. It just ran smooth. It just came out.
Oh, nice.
We actually had several different filmmakers interested in the film, but the problem was, so Derek Todd Lee was 5'10", 210, 220 pounds. Very charismatic, pretty good looking guy.
Yeah.
So wasn't nobody gonna play him but me.
Right.
Right. So let me guess who they picked for the role. Oh, wait a minute.
It wasn't gonna happen. It was not gonna be any other way. But I did have some people. It was kind of like Sylvester Stallone and Rocky.
Right.
Sylvester Stallone wrote the movie Rocky, and a lot of studios wanted the movie, but they didn't want him to play the character.
Right.
So I had a lot of people who were interested in making the film, but they wanted someone to play the younger version of Derek Todd Lee. And I was like, no, we ain't gonna do that. No, we ain't gonna do that. No, we're not doing that.
Right.
So I'm like, no, we'll do some little spray on hair and we'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'll shave, we'll make it work, but we're definitely
you got to get the revealer wig back, man.
Oh my gosh. For those of you listening at home on the audio version, we just got saluted by Bishop Stevens twice from both hands and his middle finger. So
I am going to tell Chuck Norris that neither one of us said nothing. It was all
right.
You. Yeah. You wrote it. Go straight to your house.
Yes. And you wrote them all.
That's it. And I'm going to send the bear who asked he kicked to your house as well.
The cocaine bear.
Just for saying. I think I still got that wig somewhere around here, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So we're actually we are definitely making the movie. We are in pre-production now.
Awesome.
So one of the things that now I know that when you and I talked before, we were already supposed to be this far. But again, you have to keep in mind that doing that after you and I talked, I got hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
And that set us back months. I mean, I was down from November. Let's see, I finally had the first operation in February.
Mm-hmm.
So March, April. I had the second operation in April, May. Yeah. So actually, because actually, when I actually started healing up from the first operation, I was going to have to go in to get the second operation.
Right.
But I was able to work on things from home.
Yeah.
Good.
And
okay.
Now, did the second injury happen because somebody was pushing a little too hard, too fast? What's going on?
Okay, for those of you who are listening to the voice, they're getting a second double salute.
Sweet. It wasn't just me that got one during the show.
Second
All
double
right.
salute, okay?
Well, now,
so for those of you,
because I'm pretty sure one of us here was saying, "Hey, dude, don't push too hard, too quick. Just came off of my injury, and
and oh no, we're gonna go."
I was about to show you my scar. No, but you did, and yeah. Okay, so for those people who don't know, okay, I actually got hurt. It was something in my spine,
Right.
which actually led the doctors to find out that I needed a second hip replacement, a full hip replacement. And yes, you did say don't rush it, take it easy, which I did not listen. And I ended up having to have a groin repair. Yeah,
Yes.
I had to have a groin repair. Where they had to go in and repair a groin situation with one of the mesh things or whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I ended up on the sidelines for another 8 weeks.
Oh.
After that, it was actually 4 to 6 weeks, but then it was actually 4 to 6 weeks on the groin repair, but that actually set me back from the hip replacement.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So listen to it, people. If you have to have an operation, listen to your doctor and relax. Heal up. I was so busy. I was so worried about losing someone because I lost like 2 films.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna badmouth the films. I understand the producers had to do what they had to do.
Yeah.
But I lost 2 good gigs that I should have been on because everybody's worried about how I would, if I was ready or not.
Yeah, if you're going to be able to perform.
Yeah. So but I mean, life goes on.
Yeah. How you feeling? You feeling good now?
Oh man, I'm back. I'm back in the gym. I'm back doing my thing, but I am taking it easy.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
And so I walk in the gym, people look at my big ass walking there grabbing 20-pound dumbbells.
Yeah.
I used to walk in there and grab the 50s right off the bat. You got a 50-pound dumbbells. Now I'm walking in there.
Yeah.
Hi guys. Hi. Just coming in to dust these up. That's all we're doing here today. Just
that's it. I'm on the lap board talking
works
about.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the one thing they were like, you do not want to pull that groin again. Because I was like, no, I do not.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Man.
Yeah.
And every guy that's listening or watching right now just went,
right. Yeah. Oh geez. Oh geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But man. That was a mess. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm back. I'm back hitting it now, so I'm back. Okay. I just got through doing a film. I can't really get into it now, but I just got through doing one. As soon as they give us a thumbs up, then we'll be able to talk about it. Okay. But also, we got great news on Final Summer.
Okay. Yes.
John Eisberg's Final Summer. Man, that movie has just been going crazy.
It really has. I mean,
oh my God!
And now it's in major theaters right now, all over, right?
Okay, not yet. It just. I think they just pulled it off of the festival circuit. But
that's right.
If you go to AMC now, I don't know what's going on with it. I really don't. All I know is John on his Instagram and stuff. He's saying they got the final cut and everything. It's been approved and everything is set. And now they're saying release this summer, which we're in summer now.
Right.
So at one point they were saying for streaming. But if you go to amctheaters.com and you go to search and you type in Final Summer pops up with AMC Theaters.
So
now I don't know too many movies that can do that unless AMC Theaters.
I was going to say
is doing something with your movie.
Okay, right. So maybe this is because summer is 3-4 months. Yep. So we've got time. Maybe it's just a matter of them getting it out into the circulation and all that. You know, I mean it's a lot of film to spread out all over the U.S. and whatnot. So they're probably just pre-staging, getting it ready for the big release, and then they're gonna be like, boom, here, final.
That's I mean, if you think about it, HBO, there's a lot of streaming services that they do that. They have the movie start at the same time it starts at theaters.
Right.
Yeah.
So that could be what's going on again. I'm not 100% sure on that. All I know is Final Summer is making waves. All I know is everybody's trying to grab it, whether it be movie theaters or streaming services. And I do know that we just announced Final Summer 2.
2. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Final Summer 2. So if you are a old school mind, if you are, a throwback slasher movie fan, the slasher movies are not done.
Okay. And
We're
I was going to, I wanted to bring that up because I'm not a huge horror film fan, but I do, they're fun to watch. And I've had friends who I've told about this Final Summer movie, and they're like, oh my gosh, and they're like, that was the coolest movie. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, well, I mean, to hear it from somebody else, when I just mentioned, Bishop Stevens, he's this guy who was in this movie, and I mentioned a couple movies, and I mentioned Final Summer, like, oh, and they get that holy crap look, and they're like, dude, that movie was so fun. And that's cool, because that's what I think of when I, like the Halloweens and the Michael Myers, Friday the 13th, and all that. That you went to the drive-ins for those, and you took a day to them because oh my gosh, it's so scary.
Well, baby, if it's so scary, you don't have to watch it. You can relax. You can
whoa.
Don't act like that ain't what they saying. We all know that's what they saying. We all grown here except for him. Grown except for Andy. So,
that's true. No, that's true.
But really though, but really, I mean, and in the first one, when you see the second one, I can't get deep into it, but it's going to explain a lot about the first one.
Okay.
So if you like the first one, but you have a lot of freaking questions about
the backstories and stuff like that, probably.
I mean, it's going to open up, and let me just tell you, it's going to be a kick in the teeth.
Right on.
John is writing, and he it's going to Final Summer 2 is going to be a kick in the teeth, and like I said, a lot of things that oh my God, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be some total oh my God moments in Final Summer 2.
Nice. Now what's the character you're replaying? The same character? What's the character that you're playing again?
I am the deputy.
Right.
I'm actually Tom Matthews' deputy. Mm-hmm. And there was two of us. One got killed. I didn't. I lived, of course. So
just because of those dashing good looks.
Right.
No, because it's in my contract. I know.
You have a no death clause in horror movies?
I got yes.
No, well.
Paragraph 3, subsection 5 here. I can't die.
No, see, let me.
So, like, if you were in Star Trek, you would not have a red shirt.
No. Yeah. No, wait. Maybe not. So here, I actually got this from Ice Cube. Where you say the black man don't die first.
Right.
We are not doing those stereotypical. We're not doing stereotypical movies where the black man, dies first. Right. That is not happening.
The black man goes, "Hey, listen, let me go check it out first."
All right, yeah. No.
If you watch Final Summer, and even though I'm like the number 2 in charge deputy, but I don't go to check out what's going on at the campgrounds. I send someone else. But in the trailers, it's me. It is my character in the trailer. But it's not my character. Because I was like, no, dude.
No.
No.
Man.
So no, it's in my contract.
I'm the boss.
The big black man does not die. No, I'm not the boss. I just don't die first.
Right. Yeah.
And it was so funny because John and them were trying to tell me, no, look who died. Oh, look who dies. No. And then in Revealer, they did the same thing in Revealer. No, 3 people died before you did. I was like, okay, that's fine.
Right.
that works.
I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I would be that guy that if I ever did a paranormal movie,
Yeah.
I would be the guy that walks out, and when they say "get out," I would say, "See y'all."
All right. That's it.
I'll be that one guy that lives because I was like, "Peace out."
Right.
That's it. That's it.
You'd be
get out.
the actual real character, as to where the other ones go. Maybe we should go look and see what that noise was. Yeah, go.
Oh
Go.
no! That's somebody playing in the walls. Okay, well, if somebody crazy enough to be playing in the walls, I'm crazy enough to get my ass out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Keep it simple.
Well, and that was, I mean, I don't know if you saw this because you've been so busy, but Jordan Peele's Nope. There was several times during the movie where the lead character, nope, that's it.
When he's in the car, and he wants to get out. He goes, nope,
nope,
nope.
So good.
Nope, we ain't doing that. Yeah. We're not doing that today. No, we are not.
Right.
Oh my God. Yeah, but it's so true. It's like, oh, big scary monster. Maybe we should just drive over there and see what we should do. No, you turn around and you go the opposite way of the big scary monster. That just makes sense. I don't get it.
How about let's not even see the big scary monster? Let's just take the fact that people are running this way and let's just turn around and run.
Yeah.
How about we just do that? Let's not even try to find out why. Let's just go.
Let's go hide in the attic. Yeah, that's smart because it's only 3 stories jump down to the ground. You might as well. They're never going to think to look there or in the basement where there's no way to get out.
Or like what's that TV commercial? Let's get in the running car. No, let's hide behind the chainsaws.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let's do that. No, let's do that. Okay. But yeah, but okay, back to business.
All right. Yeah, sorry. All right.
So
I digress.
So yeah, no, you don't.
No.
But yeah, so Final Summer 2 has been announced. Final Summer 2 has been announced. So that in itself tells you whatever's going on with Final Summer 1 must be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That in itself tells you that. So yeah, with that, I'm pretty much set as far as where my career is gonna go.
Yeah.
Right now.
You, man.
You brought up when we were talking before the show started, we talked about my wrestling career, and I did it. And like I said, no, I'm not getting back in the wrestling ring.
Right.
But I am getting into a wrestling type production.
Right.
And it's really cool because I don't even know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, all right. So now, where is this going to be airing?
I don't even know what we're doing. Everything you might ask me about Sean Kane's, all I know is Sean Kane. I know it's called Fantasy Fights. I know what my character is basically me. I know that we're talking about taking wrestling even further than Vince and them have as far as it being a show.
Right.
Yeah.
We're actually selling tickets to wrestling matches.
Right. So,
okay.
But the movie and the show part will be a lot of backstage.
okay.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Now, so the audience will be in on what's going on, correct? Because if they have to say, hey, hold on, we're going to redo this or whatever, are they going to do stuff like that, or are they just going to roll?
I don't, you know what?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're talking, we're talking about Sean Kane's crazy ass.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, if you ever seen his clown thing that he does, I mean, he just goes with it. Whatever happens, he just goes with it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's arm gets broken and hanging, and he just keep rolling.
Right.
Keep rolling.
Go with that.
Play with it. Go. Yeah.
I mean,
any way you can spin that in circles like a helicopter.
I wouldn't be. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He'll be off to the side doing this.
Yeah.
And he'll be, your arm broke, but
Oh, dude, I can just see it. Go with it. Play with it.
He'll be doing that. Keep rolling. And the fans will be sitting there like.
Right.
And he'll zoom in on somebody's. So yeah, Sean does some crazy stuff, and I mean, when he says fantasy fights, and these are going to be real wrestlers playing different characters. So you're going to have a guy who's like Donald Trump versus, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Another wrestler dressed up to look like Joe Biden. You're going to have.
Except Biden's going to fall right before he gets to the mat, and
right.
and Sean will be keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Well, no, the thing with Biden would be show him on the big screen looking at the directions to the arena, trying to find it, right?
And the thing with Trump, we'll bring Trump out in handcuffs.
Exactly right. Yep.
with papers in his hand.
Right.
These are the best cuffs ever.
Or no, yeah. You stop the fight in the middle to take him into custody. That's what you do.
Wait. And let me tell you about the one I'm really looking for, because these two, I am really looking forward to. Melania Trump versus Stormy Daniels.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And the rest, the female actresses they are getting to play these roles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that deserves that right there.
That'll make you want to walk up to the Stormy Daniels one and say, "I wish you were the real thing."
Right.
But so I'm really looking forward to this to that one.
Now, are you going to be playing your actual character, right? Your old wrestling persona.
Yeah, I will actually literally be playing Ali Stevens.
Right.
But they're going to put both my name. It's the Atomic Dog Ali Stevens, and I will be literally a former WWE, WCW. I actually get to bring this belt. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know you had a belt.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God. How, dude.
Ain't no joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so freaking cool. I didn't know you had your own belt.
Yeah. Well, so we're actually going to be, so I will be a former WCW, WWE wrestler, champion wrestler who has gotten tired of what they're doing.
Right.
And I am coming over to this because the other thing that I believe I can say, because I believe it's already been, Sean, if I'm wrong, but I believe it's already been said that these are going to be like death match wrestling matches.
Oh.
So I'm coming over to prove I'm coming to prove I am the man. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm coming to prove I am the man, that I am the baddest, and I'm the biggest, I'm the baddest. And as they build up to what I'm doing, I'm commentating and blah 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 and all this type of stuff. But yeah. So this is So years ago, Sean did a thing called Ultimate Death Match with Kurt Hennig and some of those guys.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, not Kurt Hennig. Sean.
Who was it?
I know there was a lot of big names. I mean, including Kevin Nash and a lot of named female wrestlers.
Are you pulling it up?
Yeah. So Al Snow.
Al was in it.
Yeah. Barry Ratcliffe.
But
Josh
the
Turner,
main
Jimmy
character
Flame.
was
Who was it?
Al Snow was great too.
No, but what was his name?
With Ted.
Hold on.
Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas.
There it is.
Shane was one of the main characters. So basically, I think my character is kind of like Shane's character back then.
Okay.
I think.
Oh man.
I think. So
So you're the one stirring up the pot, getting ready for the big countdown.
Right.
Dude, oh my gosh, this is going to be cool.
So this is going to be, and there's a lot of other stuff. How you hear about pro wrestling backstage politics and stabbing each other in the back. And
Yeah.
I mean, so when these guys stab each other in the back, I mean, they really stab each other in the back. They're really trying to get. They're really trying to. So yeah, this is going to be. Yeah, this is going to be crazy.
Did I ever show you my samurai sword? Yeah. Oh, part of your intestines on it. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so but that's still just in the whole process. So there's not much we know more than that right now.
No, we go August 26th.
Oh,
They've already they're actually selling tickets through Ticket something. They're actually selling tickets to the wrestling side of the show while we're filming while we're backstage filming the back stuff.
Wow.
But I mean the whole film release and production, we don't know when those are going to be coming out. But the rest of this is all happening.
You know what we're talking about? We're talking about Sean here. If it goes the way I think, because I think he wants to do a show every month or every couple of months.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So in different locations. So if that is the case, he'll be my dogs. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that your dogs? Oh my God. I'm like, well, I have this like super sensitive mic, so I'm figuring I've never heard those
my
dogs
dog.
before.
But I actually think knowing Sean, he's probably going to put the first episode out to promote the next show.
Right. Well, yeah.
Okay. Don't quote me on that. But I'm just saying it really is going to be kind of like a recorded but live fake, whatever you want to call it, wrestling show. So other than and you remember, like you said, if you look at the ultimate thing he did with those guys back then, he basically just cut out a few things and ran the show.
Right.
Yeah.
So, kind of like this show.
That's
just
sounds so much fun.
You said that. I didn't say that.
Except we use real blood here, so
right.
And
I ain't seen a drop of blood on this show, bro. Why would you say that?
Well,
it's all happening below the belt right now.
If you just get a nosebleed because that don't really count, okay?
Yeah,
that sinus nosebleed.
I bit my tongue.
It don't count. Okay, yeah, that don't count, right? Okay.
Yeah, all right. My bad.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
But yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, dude. So that is. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So now, where are these events going to be taking place? Are they just select cities, or are they out near St. Louis where you're at, or what's going on?
I don't. I mean, I'm going. They're flying me to New York for the first one.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So it's going to
out
start
of Sean's area. I don't know if he's going to keep it around in that area. I don't know if he's going. I mean, I'm sure. I would hope. I don't know. I don't want to overstep my. Well, I don't want to overstep my bounds. But like I said,
I got you.
If you go to his Facebook page, he really talks about how this is going to come together, and he's saying about it's going to be. He's going to do to pro wrestling what Vince did to it 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. He's going to take it to a different level, and it's going to be a level where it's back to the soap opera, but the soap opera from backstage.
Right.
And then the crazy wrestling antics of the front stage. Yeah. So it's going to be the crazy wrestling matches, the crazy wrestling antics, the people you love to hate. Like I said, the Donald Trump and Joe Biden, the Melania Trump and the Stormy Daniels, the Monica Lewinsky and the Hillary Clinton. It's going to be
on the sidelines watching. Ha ha. That's right, baby. Maybe get a little high while we're doing it.
That's it.
Hey, it's legal now. I'm just saying.
Baby, what's up? Because don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. When I was in the big leagues, boy, it was a couple times.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Your body be sore, broke down. You've been on the road for 4 days. You got to go out there and do it all over. You don't need to feel nothing.
Nope. Yeah. Fire it up, baby. Yeah. Hey, how do you think I made so many democratic decisions?
I'm telling on everybody. I'm telling on everybody.
Right?
Hey, man. So, Yeah. So yeah, we're I'm looking.
Bishop immediately swings to a different stage. He's like,
Right.
all right, so anyway,
So,
back to what we were talking
so
about.
after that, we should be starting the Derek. When I come back from that in August, we should be starting the Derek Todd Lee, the movie. Then we should be starting that. Then.
Okay.
And there's there's a couple other things going on that I can't touch on yet because they haven't been announced.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a really, really good talent manager, and she's got me on a few things that we're going to be working on that are looking pretty big. We actually still have, on top of Final Summer, I still have Bloodthirst with Costas Mandylor, Tara Reid, and Robert Lasordo still coming out.
Oh, wow.
With from Lionsgate, and we still have Trick and Treats with Malcolm McDowell and Gary Busey.
Dude.
Coming out.
Oh, my God.
And yeah, so I literally could just sit back and film and do nothing and still have enough cool stuff coming out.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Hell no, I ain't gonna do that. I just said I'm doing a Final Summer too.
Yeah.
Hey, for those listening at home on the audio version of this, we've got Bishop Stevens, actor, former pro wrestler, writer, producer now, probably writer.
Wait, can you say that again? Just one more time.
Writer, producer, extraordinaire.
Yes.
You're like, ooh.
Yeah. Make my heart go pitter patter.
You almost did the whole gold dust thing there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I've done. This is what we're calling my tour, my podcast tour, right. And you guys know I don't do interviews.
You don't do that.
You
know how hard it was to get you on the first time?
Right.
I like basically begged and pleaded. I talked with your manager. Oh my good Lord.
But and it's not because I don't like you guys. I just don't like you guys.
Right.
well, I mean, no, because unless the podcasters are. Luckily, I've been blessed. I've been blessed with you guys. I've been blessed, with all the ones I've done so far. But you never know when you do podcasts, especially live ones, what's going to come out.
Right.
What's going to want to be said. Yeah. It especially the live ones. You never know the questions that are going to pop up on the screen.
Right.
The interviewer will say, "No, man, we're not going to touch on that." And the first thing they do when everything gets quiet, they touch on that.
There you go. Right to it.
Yeah. And if you don't answer, everybody goes the way they want to go with it.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. I was going to say, then you just get the whole, he didn't want to talk about this because probably this and that.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. If you I've had people, I've seen people ask about a movie and what, if an actor doesn't want to talk about a particular movie, that doesn't mean the movie sucks. But that's the way everybody takes it.
Right.
Right.
Or that there was some kind of problem with them in the movie or something. And no, it's not. Hey, we moved on. Okay. Did the movie, did well, did its thing, whatever. This is what I got going on now. That's why I always tell you, I'm like, dude, whatever you want to promote, we're pushing it right then and there. Let's do it.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. I've been blessed with the people. I'm like you guys. I've been blessed with you guys, and I thank you for that. I really thank you for the respect you give. I thank you for shout out to to my girl Barbara B on B Social. Shout out to Always Moving Forward. Shout out to everybody I've probably done about 5 of them out of the 8 that I have today. I got like 3 more to do, and everybody has been very respectful of certain things I don't want to touch on. Sure. And like when you tell a person I can't talk about certain movies yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't understand. If I talk about them, I can be sued.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I can be kicked off the film.
And blacklisted right then and there, man.
Totally.
Right.
That's why I just say, even with what I just said about Sean's film, I said, I believe they've already touched on these things.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, even things about my film. I wrote it. I'm starring in it. But if it hasn't already been on Facebook, then that means the studio has already said, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
We cannot name. There is a list of named actors who are up for one of the roles in the movie.
Oh.
And we are not allowed to mention a one of them.
Oh, wow.
Not a one. And I mean, I got it in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them.
Oh,
Six big name actors that want to be in this film because of the type of film it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a historic film.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
it's
the
going to
Baton
be
Rouge
huge.
City,
I
you
mean,
know, go ahead. What?
no, I said that thing's going to be huge because,
Oh.
like you said, it's the first one of its kind, really.
Right.
That's tackling this whole issue. And again, he's a very charismatic. He's smooth. He's suave. You know, I mean, it's not your typical. Oh, I'm just going to go and kill people. No.
Well,
No, this is manipulative, plotted.
And these type of films too tend to bring out the true crime enthusiasts that want to learn more about what really happened too. And you know, then you'll get all of the, oh well, this happened in the movie versus this is what we found out and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Now this is something that I can announce because we put it on Facebook already. A person who was directly involved back then, a person who actually worked with John Walsh from America's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah.
They actually helped. You know, they were good friends with several members, with 2 of the victims' family members. Her name is Polly Franks. She has come on board, and what we're doing is, after you watch the film and you got your opinion of how we did with the film, you know how everybody does the little after credit.
Right.
Okay, everybody remember this. If you're a true crime person, remember this: that after the credits, Polly Franks, she wrote the book Devil at My Door, because she went through some stuff herself.
Right.
But she will be giving a interview about what the immediate families really went through, because she was there with them.
Right.
Oh wow.
And if you know the Derek Talley case, and I can say this because it's public knowledge, that for a while the cops were looking for the wrong person.
Right.
So, and that, I mean, it wasn't like for a month or 2 they were looking for the wrong person for years.
Wow. I've gotten some of the backstory on this, and it's just like wow. I'm very intrigued about the fact that the dude was smooth. He was suave. He was very I don't want to say manipulative, because he was smoother than manipulative. I mean, seriously, look at Vision's like, yeah, that's right, that's me. What's up?
Anyway.
Oh, and if you're listening at home, you got to find it on Facebook or YouTube and watch, because Bishop is doing stuff in the background that's just awesome.
but yeah, so she is able. I mean, she was actually talking to and dealing with the mothers of 2 of the victims at the time.
Oh wow!
So when America's Most Wanted actually first came into it, he was there. And then when they did the switch about, wow, you've been looking for the wrong person, and probably 3 more people died because of that. She was helping the families cope with the fact that for years they've been looking for the wrong person.
Oh man.
So imagine, so she has a story to tell about that herself. And one of the young ladies, Pace's mother, she's very good friends with her, and she let her know about the movie. And you know, she said, well, she herself didn't want to be part of it, but she trusted Polly enough to say whatever she needs to say. So so not only do you get a Hollywood style serial killer movie,
right,
but at the end you will get a chance to hear a lot more of the true life. You know, for those true crime fans, you will get to hear their side of it.
Yeah. And dude, you know, buzzword right there is just the true crime thing. This stuff has blown up so much over the past what 5-7 years now, I think. And there is such a passion for this true crime because correct me if I'm wrong, because you're in the biz. There's all these TV shows that over dramatize a lot of this stuff and things like that. And there's not a lot of it that's actually, I mean, they have facts and things like that, but they so televisionize it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these, you know, like what you're doing here, you're really basing a lot of this all on facts and whatnot.
Well, slow down. Slow down. Let me fix that. Okay, because truthfully, the thing about Derek Todd Lee is there are no facts other than what we do know.
Right.
Everything else is that whole movie type thing that you're talking about. I have to be honest with people up front. Don't watch this film and think this is going to be verbatim what happened, because nobody knows what happened.
Right.
We don't know. We wrote how he met people.
Right.
Yeah.
We wrote what they said or did to tick him off.
Right.
Right.
It's your interpretation.
Yeah, we wrote some of the scenes that when he killed, because nobody was there. And the only person that was there would not talk.
Now,
Okay. Unlike Dahmer, who, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer actually told what he did, how he did it, stuff like that. But you know,
he was a braggart. He wanted that. That's what he lived for.
But the byline here is inspired by true events.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. And that's the difference between a biopic and a documentary.
Right.
A documentary is where I'm telling you this is what happened, this is how it went, this is the person's life.
Yeah.
A biopic is based on. Okay.
Right.
So and the best thing about it is if you are a horror movie fan, you're going, you know, this will be for you as well.
It's playing right down the alley to you.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we got the whole thing where the guy, you know, creeps across the, you know, in the dark hallway where the woman's walking to the bathroom. You know, the guy creeps across the back. You know,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you see that shadow hopping across. You know,
we got that kind of stuff. You know, we got a lot of scenes in there that are, you know, classic horror movie scenes. You know, type of things.
Right.
But yes, I want to make sure everybody understands the fact that even though we had a serial killer historian, EJ, writing stuff, but there was only so much she could find because nobody had any stories on this guy.
Right.
You know, I mean, and I think that's probably the reason why nobody ever really did what we did, because there's a lot of filling in.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, and now let me ask you this, because you got to write a lot of this as well, correct?
Right.
Okay. What was that like? Because you really had to put yourself into that guy's mindset and how he did this. So yeah, you created a lot of these scenes. Now, was there a point, like, you know, I know a lot of actors, especially when they're writing and getting into characters, was there a lot of like where you were just like, oh man, this is, I got to pull out for a minute because this is getting deep.
A lot. There was a lot. There was.
And was it upsetting to you? I mean, after a while, like you get so absorbed and you're like, wow, crap, I got to stop.
Like I said, Derek Todd Lee, anybody can look him up and see the ways he killed people. And he had no modus operandi, unlike a lot of serial killers.
Right.
He didn't care how old you were. He didn't care. I mean, all he cared about was you were a female. He killed black women, white women, Indian-looking girl, from college age, college student, all the way up to, like, I think one was like 60-something years old. It was just things that just ticked them off. There was something that ticked them off about these women. And one of the victims and like I said, this is public knowledge, so I'm not going to get in trouble for this. I'm not breaking no rules on this.
Right.
He stabbed her 81 times with a flathead screwdriver.
Oh man.
No.
A flathead screwdriver.
Oh.
Do you remember the old joke? Do you remember when we were kids? We used to joke about, "I'll stab you with a butter knife." Remember that
Right.
joke?
Yeah.
That's along the lines of that joke. That used to be a joke to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not no more.
Not no more.
crazy.
Not no more. But so that in itself, writing that scene was bad enough. But then I had to put the Hollywood twist to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to tell you guys the Hollywood twist. You
was
will
gonna
have
say-
to see the film for that. But
Right.
I had to put the
Check it out.
Hollywood twist to it, and I really could not write again for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh,
I
man.
I can't even imagine, dude. I mean, I have a hard time, like, reading things in the news, much alone. There's some movies where I'm just like, holy crap. I mean, there's, I'm not going to go through, I don't even remember them because those are things I'm like, yeah, this is why I like comedy.
Right.
Yeah.
But I can't even imagine just playing the role alone, but now you're writing it and then acting the role out. That is some depth. And I mean,
go ahead.
How do you pull yourself out of that afterwards? I mean, you like you said, you took a couple days,
Right.
I mean, but still it's got to mess with your head a little bit, doesn't it? Or,
Well, there were some scenes that I wrote. I couldn't sleep because I actually had a dream. I dreamt the scene. There was some scenes that I wrote, and I'd wake up. I would literally wake up in a sweat because I would actually, and if you look at the posters and stuff that we've done, they've actually taken my head and put it on his body.
Yeah, I saw some of those. Those look great. I mean, they look great. And Ernest Avery is our art director, and he did a fabulous job with that. And I got to tell you, when those first came out, now keep in mind I'm writing while he's doing these.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm dreaming myself in these roles doing this.
Oh man.
And keep in mind at the time I'm still healing up. So I'm I'm on drugs.
I was gonna say, so you're a little looped up at the same time, and
I'm on tramadol,
man.
I'm on drugs, right? I'm on heavy duty pain pills and stuff to help you sleep. And man, I'd wake up and like I said, my bed would just be soaking wet and everything, and I would just be like, and finally somebody came to me and they were like, "How are you going to do this film?" And I said, "Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to totally decompress for a while. Yeah. You probably won't hear from me. Like I think I told you we would do an interview after,
right,
when it's done.
Yeah.
But after that, I don't think. I mean, people probably won't hear from me till next year because if I had to play another role right after, because this guy had a switch.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of switching in this, and there's going to be a lot of like I was just doing to be funny, smiling to get in their houses, and then punching a woman in the face with a phone, with a phone.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of switching up, and
it's going to take some time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the only one that does it. That did it. I mean. Yeah. A lot of the guys, in the business now, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Vin Diesel, like I said, Sylvester Stallone, even Dwayne Johnson. A lot of those guys are getting behind the camera now as producers and writers, stuff like that. But I don't think any of them have done anything like what I'm doing.
Right. Yeah.
No, absolutely. So, wow. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I can't even imagine, that's, I mean, the depth you got to get into to get to that point and play it right, but I mean, that's amazing. That's what you do.
It's going to be exciting to watch, knowing the fact that you wrote and then are doing it too. That's going to be extra special for me anyway,
Well, and I know a lot of people are saying, can he do? Because a lot of people who know me, like you guys, know that I'm, I may look a certain way at certain times, but most people will say I'm a great guy.
Yeah, we will.
But the point is, Derek Todd Lee didn't do interviews. Nobody really ever got to know anything about him.
Yeah.
So basically, I can't. It's not like when old boy did the Joker, and he went crazy because he had to become the Joker, and he had so many jokers to compare with.
Right.
That he went nuts. He was sending his co-stars stuff in the mail.
Right.
Being, they're trying to, become the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that.
No.
Derek Todd.
You're talking about Heath Ledger, right?
Yeah. Heath Ledger. Yeah. When he was doing the Joker, he really, for a year, became the Joker.
He became the Joker.
Yeah. See, I don't have to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Derek Todd Lee can be me.
Yeah.
Without me having to trying to make him what he was, in his interviews, or what other actors have portrayed him as. I don't have to do that. So that helps. That kind of helps.
Yeah.
And
that and I mean, now I am not going to get a dead cat in the mail, correct?
No, I'm just sending Chuck Norris to your house. So that's all
cool.
it is to it. I didn't say that. Now, the bad thing is, one of these days, there's a chance that I could end up doing a movie or some television thing, and he's going to say, so I heard you beat me up once.
Yeah.
And I'm
what's this about you kicking my ass?
Yeah, and I'm going to say, Chuck, take your old ass. I'm going to say, wait. What state are you guys in? What state are you in?
We're
where are you again?
I'm in a state of confusion.
Right.
Chuck, take your old ass to state of confusion.
I'm in the same state you're in, Mr. Man.
Are you in Missouri?
Yeah.
Oh, Kansas City. Yep. Take your old mean ass to Kansas City, Missouri.
Go right down 70. You can't miss it.
That's just what I'm gonna say. I will buy you the plane ticket.
Yeah.
I will get you the Uber. just keep the cowboy boots on the ground.
There you go. Oh no, Chuck could be here faster than an Uber. That's for sure. That's all right. I'll be right back.
So you know what? Do that. Just send him here at 4 p.m. on Tuesdays. 4 p.m. on a Tuesday. That way we can get this live on camera.
Yeah. While I'm eating more earthworm jerky sandwich.
Right.
Stuff.
With a side of cowboy boots.
Right.
Yeah, right.
With a side of cowboy boot. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Bishop, dude, you are so awesome, bro, man. I am so glad you were able to take time. Now, anybody, if you're listening at home, we've been talking with Bishop Stevens, actor, former pros wrestler, writer, producer, probably cameraman soon. I mean, he's doing it all. Now, if you need to find out more about Bishop Stevens, just go to Bishop Stevens. Stevens is with a V, by the way. Yes. Stevens.com. BishopStevens.com. All you need to know about all the movies he's in or what he's doing, it's all right there. We'll have a link to it on our website at therandomchristianshow.com. And Bishop, man, when it's time for some new stuff to come out, bro, you got to come back on and talk with us.
I got you, fellas. I got you. Oh, and for those of you, like I said, if you are a true crime fan, on Facebook, what is it? Derek Todd Lee biopic.
Oh,
okay. So Derek Todd Lee biopic on Facebook, or I'm pretty sure by now you could type in, the Baton Rouge serial killer.
Yeah.
And
there you go. Yep.
It's one of the first things that pops up.
Yeah. Okay. It actually, yes. When I Googled, yes, that's
and real quick, I know you guys are getting ready to go, but let me say this. A lot of people have criticized the fact that we did the Facebook page as a person to where you can become friends with it. We did that. We did that on purpose. A lot of people are talking about, why did we make it a group page? Well, because there are so many true crime fan groups.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And there's
that's
so
true.
many serial killer fan groups. But a group cannot join a group.
Right.
Oh.
So we did it the way we did it so that we could go to the true crime groups
Right.
and let these people know about the movie. So we can go to the serial killer groups and let them know about the movie. If we'd have did it as a group page, I mean, like right now, the page has only been up for a couple of days and we've already got a couple of thousand.
Oh yeah.
People, you know, so
dang. So Andy, we got to turn this into true crime podcast.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Fancy would be happy if we did that.
Yeah, yes, she would. Fancy beat. Oh, we'd be their #1 show probably.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. All right, dude, Bishop, man. Yeah, seriously, please come back when you get some more stuff and be watching for it. Final Summer coming out this summer. And oh man, all
fantasy,
about the
fantasy fights. Fantasy fights sometime later on
fights.
this year. Don't forget about Trick and Treats, Bloodthirst.
You got way too big of a list. Go to bishopstevens.com. Find out all these movies that he's in and what he's got coming out soon. Bishop, we love you, brother. Thank you so much for being
love
a
you
part
guys
of this.
too. Thank you. Appreciate
it.
it.
Man. We'll talk to you later,
Bishop.
brother. Thank you so much, dude. Oh my gosh, Bishop Stevens is so awesome.
He's
seriously, I'm pretty sure you can kick Chuck's ass. I'm just saying.
Just keep saying it. Keep saying it. He's gonna show up at your house.
Because right there it says, not Chuck Norris.
So, right. Yeah.
So
I'm just waiting for him to bust through and knock you out so I can finish the show.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
But have you noticed? Technically, we are kind of back in a groove.
No, I've been
actually, yeah, you've been seasoned up.
I've been in and out all day, so I got to figure out what's going on with that. So, it's something with Restream, I'm pretty sure. All right, so listen, kids, we got to do a quick break here. We got Time to Truth coming up, but yeah, we got to pay the bills with our one and only famous Mrs. A's.
Heyo, do you like salsa? Are you tired of pretending you like what the mass-produced companies are giving you? Well, now you don't have to. That's right, Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena is here to treat you right. They got 3 flavors like medium, hot, and salsa verde, all made with fresh, all-natural ingredients in a unique blended, authentic salsa with fresh cilantro and no onions. That's right. No more onion breath for you. It's the perfect complement to your favorite foods like burritos, steaks, flautas, nachos, enchiladas, chicken, and of course, chips. But there's so much more. Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena has gone from a reward for her students now to the shelves in over 500 stores in California, and now it's expanded to Oregon, Nevada, Wyoming, and soon across the US of A. Amazingly fresh, all-natural, authentic, and delicioso, Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena is near you. To find out where, go to www.mrsafamous.com, and you'll also get some great recipes, info, and so much more. Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. Reward yourself and eat buena.
Do you like sports? Do you like your sports in your face? Do you like to know the truth about your sports? Well, now it's time to get real and get truthful with all things sports. That's why now, on the Random Christian Show, it's time for the man, the myth, the one who brings sports all to the interweb world. It is time for Tommy the Truth.
Yeah! Tommy!
Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, I need a favor. Do you mind if I play through? Can I play through?
Oh, please. No, please, sir. Please play through.
Here's the golf clap.
Four?
I'm on the last hole. Let me.
Okay.
Quiet on the screen.
Noonan.
Oh!
I hit the sand trap. I'm in the sand trap.
It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
Boy.
Garbage.
Out of nowhere on the podcast.
I need to get a new wedge now. It's broke. So
Oh.
I appreciate you guys letting me play through though.
No worries.
Anytime.
Thomas, welcome back to the show, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys giving me that time off to take care of some personal stuff. I got a few chances to get some rounds of golf in, but as you can see, it really didn't help me today too much.
I mean, hey, what were we going to do? Not pay you? I
know. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I guess what this kind of represents when you see it all broken now, right? It's probably the way Rory McIlroy. Did I say Rory McIlroy felt because of what happened with the Live Tour merging with the PGA Tour. Yeah. I guess he feels betrayed. He said it. I feel betrayed. It's like I could have gone over there and made more money because I don't know. Do you guys know about the Live Tour, the kind of money that's involved in that?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Okay. Right. I'll give you some numbers, okay? Started in June 2022. Basically, these tournaments are the richest that golf has ever seen to this point, even richer than the PGA Tour, okay? Regular season events, the purses are around $25 million, okay? So the winner's share at the top gets $4 million. Guy just won the U.S. Open the other day. I think it was $3.3 million he got, okay?
Okay.
And the last place finisher, even if you finish last, you get $120,000. So you're always going to place and be able to make great money. And plus, look at Brooks Koepka. I think Brooks Koepka got, I believe, 150 or 200 million just to show up and go over there. It's almost like a signing bonus. Tiger Woods got offered $600 million to show up in Saudi Arabia. He turned it down.
What?
Man.
Yeah. And
Are you crapping me?
Mickelson got like 100 million or so, something like that, just to show up. I guess they're called, like I said, some type of bonus. So how can you, when it happened, a lot of PGA Tour players said, I'm not going to go over there. I'm not going to betray the tour. But how can you want to secure the bag. How can you honestly not look at that type of money and say, no, I'm not going?
Right. I should have been a golfer.
I used to play 3 times a week.
Wow.
I should have just stayed.
Stayed with it, man. You should have stayed with it.
Yeah, I think we all got involved in the wrong sport. I swear.
Again, kids, don't get involved in drugs and alcohol.
And now, the merger has happened. People say, well, the PGA Tour, they kind of gave in when they said they wouldn't. They did because there's just too much money involved not to put it together. You have 47 tournaments in the PGA. You got 14 tournaments in the Live Tour. So they can combine it. They're going to figure it out. Ugh. And it's just going to be more money for everybody. It really is. Because PGA has everything. They have the DP World Tour. They have the European Tour. Now the Live Tour. I still don't know what they're going to name it. I don't know if they're going to call it the PGA Live Tour. I'm curious to see what the name is going to be. But we're talking billions and billions of dollars. So
you just call it the Ultimate Championship of golf, right?
Yeah, I think that would be great. That's a really good name.
The UCG, like come on, the UCG, the Ultimate Championship of Golf.
Right.
And that covers it.
There it is.
And and
Andy's nailed it on that.
Players took
Andy, you need to copyright that right now.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of times the players took a chance because of the big money. There's less tournaments to play, 14 to 47. Even though in the PGA you can you don't have to play in every tournament unless you don't want to.
Yeah.
And the days, the way they did their tournament days when they played on the days in the Live Tour, the days were shorter, so you weren't on the course as long. So I don't blame guys for going over there and taking a chance. And I don't think because it's competition. It's like wrestling, WWE, AEW. It was nice to see somebody else come in and create a sense of competition and to look, here we are. What are you gonna do? And what happened at the end? They just merged and. Like WWE and UFC, one big happy family, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Rory McIlroy was, like I said, this represents him kind of because he was just crying and saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe the PGA's doing this, blah, 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 Crimea River, violin, whatever. But I think that was the kind of like a gut reaction at first because the PGA said they would never do that. And then he kind of calmed down. He thought about it and says, wait a minute. The prize winning money is going to probably go up in the PGA Tour now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Go up.
Either way, you're still coming out ahead. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You get to go play golf for a living, and you're sponsored, and on top of it, you win a purse. I'm not seeing the big downfall here.
Yeah, it's like a no-brainer. So quit whining and crying. I think it's going to be overall a solid. I mean, some of the golfers I could understand. Maybe some of them don't want to go to Saudi Arabia and play. You don't have to go. I don't think anybody's forced to go over there. I know it's very hot,
right?
But at the end of the day, you should have options. And I wasn't really, when I first heard the news, I've never heard of the Live Tour. I think they've been out since 2022. They're relatively pretty new. But when I saw the amounts of money they were giving to these guys, I said, what the flick? Oh, my God. I should have never learned to play tennis. I should go break my tennis racket right now and go out and get some golf clubs and learn to play at 57 and get on the senior tour. But it's just insane to me, the amount of money they were – I mean, does it boggle your mind that Tiger Woods turned down $600 million just to
Dude,
I like – well, you know what? One day I just want to be in a spot where I can turn down $600 million and be okay with it. You know, like,
but I wouldn't.
But imagine this too. Has anyone in the history of golf ever talked about golf this much as we are talking about it now?
No.
Right? And I think
huge news.
Right. No. And I think ultimately, like that's the goal of this, right? Is now finally there's competition for PGA, right? And it's going to be like, and then you're merging, right? So now the money's astronomical, which makes it even more exciting to watch because like you're getting, see my cat's taking down my green screen.
Ooh, hey, your cat got cat scratch fever back there. Oh, he took down the screen. The cat's going crazy.
My cat took down the green screen.
Oh my gosh, that's
cat
awesome.
Scratch fever. So did he jump and actually take it down like this? Or what did he do?
Okay, so it hooks onto the back of my chair, right? And so the cat climbed up on my chair and then just jumped on the green screen and took it down.
Wow, that's so
you can see
cool. What a moment.
It's hanging down. It's a little limp right now.
And
that's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Hey-o. Welcome to the Random Christian Show. This is
I'm curious.
It doesn't get more random than this. I can tell you that much.
I'm curious to see what the actual merger means, as in billions, like how much the PGA and the Live Tour is worth now, and also if they're going to come up with a different name. And I want to see how the players do respond to it because I think it's going to be a win-win at the end of the day. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, I think what would be fun is you do a couple PGA tournaments leading up to like an ultimate, like a championship. You do some Live tournaments, right? And then you get the top 8 from each,
right? And
then you put them in a tournament together, and you see who wins.
Yeah,
right. I think that would be incredible.
Okay, I guess another thing I'd want to talk about too is I said a couple weeks ago about boxing, talking about the state of boxing, but I really want to get to a story that just came out recently. I know there's the last Ryan Garcia fight, undefeated. Fighted Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis is what everybody calls him. He's 29-0 now, 27 knockouts, and Garcia's 21-1 now, 18 knockouts.
Yeah, okay, this is the thing you were posting about the other day, right?
Right, and Ryan Garcia, he lost the fight, body shot, got him, and then he went down and he couldn't continue the fight. And the whole thing, he said he had problems with the dehydration because he usually fights a little bit higher. They're fighting at 136 pounds. He usually fights at 146. But again, he signed the contract. He signed for the clause, for the dehydration clause. So he couldn't go back to that weight. And he said he felt weak and everything else. And dude, for years, how many times have you guys seen fighters in either the 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s that have dropped weight or gained weight to go into a fight? It usually happens all the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
I did it in wrestling in high school.
Yeah, all the time.
And you know that when you're trying to, if you wrestle at a certain weight and then you kind of drop weight, you might feel a little bit weaker, correct?
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's advantages and disadvantages, especially when you're losing the weight. Yeah, you do get dehydrated, but then again, right after weigh-ins, you're hydrating, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and it's funny.
And
I always
would get on a high. So
I always
Right.
wrestled heavyweight.
Right.
So I didn't need to, I just needed to be over 205 when I wrestled. So like I could be 230 and it was fine. So like it was great. Everyone on the team is trying to make weight. I'm sitting there. Hey, I'll finish. I'll finish your stuff, man.
I'll take your prize.
Right.
Yeah.
And to me, guys, he was just kind of being a little bit, you are fighting a first-class fighter in Tank. Tank Davis is no slouch. You haven't fought anybody like this in your entire life. Don't make excuses now. You signed the contract that had the dehydration clause in it. And you lost. I mean, I saw the body blow. I picked Tank actually winning 8 rounds. I've seen harder body blows, and he kind of got hit with it. Then he continued fighting. Then he just went down to one knee, and he couldn't go anymore.
Yeah.
And other people say he just quit. But like I said, I've seen body shots where you get hit, and then all of a sudden you feel it 10 seconds later, and you just go down to your knee because you got hit a certain way. And it's like, don't make excuses now. Now he's mad at De La Hoya Promotions, Golden Boy Promotions, saying that you guys weren't there for me after the fight. You weren't around when I did my interviews. I'm kind of hurt by that. He's still whining. Oscar De La Hoya, great fighter, love him to death, says quit whining. Let's move on to the next fight, which I heard a rumor he wants from the fight. Now, I hope this doesn't happen. I think he wants him to fight Filipino guy, retired guy. Forget his name. It just I can't believe I'm forgetting who he is. And he wants to fight.
Oh God.
He fought Mayweather. He fought Mayweather, and he fought basically with one arm because his shoulder was hurt.
Oh my gosh, what's the guy's name? Damn it. Anyway. Okay. So that's his big thing now is he wants to fight this dude. And why? Where is it? What? And how do these guys, I mean, justify any of this? I don't get it. I'm not. Manny Pac. Thank you.
Manny Pac.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'm sorry. I pulled off the chat, but
I lost it for a second too. And he wants remember that I don't think Pac-Man's even fighting anymore. He's retired.
No, right.
And I think he's arguing said, I don't want to fight him. I want to fight some younger guys, and they're kind of fighting between themselves. And now there's even lawsuits. What I've heard, each of them has filed a lawsuit against each other. So maybe Ryan Davis is asked out of Golden Boy Promotions because he's upset.
Yeah.
So that tells me I'm worried about this kid because he's still relatively pretty young. He's in his early 20s. He might be just a little soft for the business. And it was his first loss. And I'm thinking, guy, I mean, this boxing's a tough business. You better be ready mentally and physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
but I wouldn't want to fight Pacquiao right now. But see, De La Hoya is looking at the money. De La Hoya is a $1 billion company. He does a great job promoting his fighters. And he's looking at more of the money aspect. And I do see a money thing that would be there. I guess if Pac-Man would come back to fight, definitely. But,
hell yeah.
Yeah, but the young guy wants to fight the younger fighters. He wants to get a belt. He wants to get the championship. So
now Manny Pac, he's not that old though. How old is Manny Pac?
I would say he's got to be in his 40s or 50s. Got to be in his 40s.
I was gonna say 40s, maybe.
Yeah,
but
I think he's in government. I think he's in government in this country. So isn't he the governor of his country where he's at, or he's in some type of?
He is 44 years old now.
Yeah.
Wow,
he's a governor.
Okay. I thought
he runs his country. He's part of Congress, dude. So I think he's doing a lot for his country, which is a really great thing to see.
Yeah, that's cool.
So he could he come back and fight for the money? Yeah, possibly. But I've heard that he's really not interested in boxing anymore. So
Bacon whispered. He's saying is president of the Philippines.
There you go.
So
that takes all the time. So I don't know if he wants to come back to fight anymore. I personally, I'd rather see him fight some younger competition myself. I wouldn't want to see Pac-Man come back, but that's just.
I mean, no. Why don't that's all. That's a Don King move right there. Let's pull him out of retirement. There you go. You can't.
I wonder if Don King is even around anymore. He's in hiding because he off so many people. He ripped off Tyson. He ripped off Julio Cesar Chavez. He ripped off so many people, dude.
Yeah.
Took their money. I haven't heard from him. I think he's in hiding, dude. Or he's dead.
He took that money and is living his life, brother.
He is 91 years old right now.
I think
but still kicking. Yeah.
I think he took, at least anywhere from 50 to 100 million, at least from Tyson. Somewhere around there, Tyson said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah, and have you seen interviews with Tyson lately? Dude, you'd think, I mean, I still say he's probably one of the best boxers out there, just beater, you know, I mean, but especially in his early days, I think technically and strength-wise, you're never going to find a better fighter ever.
But for me, he still looks like he can punch. He's in great shape. I want to see him fight both the Paul brothers because I can't stand them and beat the crap out of both of them in the same night. That's what I want. Now he's already challenged him. He's put out the challenge. He said, "I'll fight both of you same night and beat you both." But I don't think they'll ever accept it.
No, there's no.
I fully believe he'd do it though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tyson, yes, he would do it. But Tyson's going to come in there and say, "This ain't no fake fight. This ain't no exhibition. I'm coming for both your heads." Period. Yeah. He ain't going to hold back.
And you see him doing his his play boxing when he's just kind of showing off, dude. He's still got, and there's power in there.
Oh yeah.
Well, do you guys remember George Foreman? George Foreman won it in his 50s. Remember he fight Michael Moyer.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
He was the oldest heavyweight, and he won the belt, and he knocked him out. So yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I would never ever. I don't care. How young you are and how good you are. I just still don't think anybody should ever go up against Tyson because one, if he does come out of retirement to do it, he's got motive and drive, and he's gonna prove to the world. Yeah, I'll still do it. I'll still take your head off. I mean, dude, even if you don't, you're going 10 rounds with Mike Tyson and you want to talk about body blows.
Right.
Watch some of his old fights. Just watch some of his fights, man. Even towards the end of his career when he was throwing body blows, dude. Oh,
I love that. I love his body work, but his uppercut when he goes underneath is what I love. When he goes underneath the bigger guys and his uppercut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his finishing blow. I mean, that's you get hit by that. You're okay. Well, here we go. There's mom up in heaven. I see her. I'm coming. It's just the most devastating punch you can witness. To see guys just get their head snapped back and then especially now they do that super slow-mo, when you see and you see the look in their eyes and it's like, oh, it just rolls back like a shark getting ready to feed and you're like, he's gone.
Yeah, he's still got his punch. And I wouldn't say that if he was one of those heavyweights that he didn't look like he was in shape. Someone like Larry Holmes, when he declined, he got bigger. He didn't care about
he declined and stayed declined.
This guy is still staying. He's still in shape. He still looks great. I mean, his body almost looks as good as it was when he was fighting.
Yeah. And well, I was going to say now Tyson for a while put on some weight, got a little sloppy, but dude, he pulled himself back out of it. And like I said, even when he was heavy, he'd throw those punches and stuff. You're like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to be on the end of that ever.
Yeah. Tony's asking us if we've ever seen the people that just slap each other in the face.
Oh God, yeah, that is the stupidest thing.
Oh my God, I don't consider that a sport. I consider that's I don't know what to consider. I consider it madness. Right. I know there's butt slapping contests, dudes, but I've seen them.
What?
Yeah, go on YouTube and look for butt slapping contests. They're there and they're real. I don't know. The face slapping to me is just, I don't know. It's a game, I guess. I don't consider that a sport. I think it's crazy, but people are paying to see it, so who knows?
We might be able to.
Oh my gosh, I got to figure this out. Okay, hold on. Well, keep going.
I'm a little,
okay, and by the way, credit to you about the Nuggets. You called it.
Yeah, I missed it by one game. By one game. I said 4-2 Nuggets, but
Oh, did you? Okay, my bad. Okay, but still. I think we all were at the point where we're like, yeah, Nuggets.
And I said 4-2 Vegas Knights. They won, though. Vegas Knights for hockey.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's true. Very good.
Oh my goodness.
Did you find something?
Is the cat still attacking the backdrop?
Yeah, no. Oh my goodness! Like, what is this Romanian girls butt slap competition?
Yes,
the chick thing.
Yeah, we can't show.
Tommy, what do you do on the side?
I sometimes look for weird stuff. You know, I did the cow chipping thing.
There's a Facebook page for it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a weird thing I would never watch. I'm not interested. I just think it's whatever. It's like butt slapping, face slapping. It's madness, dude. I don't know.
We have a butt slap competition.
We have a whole new pool of guests to try to get on the show.
Yeah. Or you could go for the people that do the face slap too. The face slap. They'd probably be on the show.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And I think the face slapping competition, they've got more of a financial backing than the butt slappers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, has anybody seen these?
Yes, I have on YouTube.
They are.
Yes, I have.
They are going to be watching them right after
now. Yeah. Oh no, everybody's left the show at this point.
Right?
Like, wait, what?
They get hit in the face, and you hit it. You see them, and some of the guys get hit, and they just stand there and they're okay. But a lot of times, these guys just go down, dude. They're done.
Yeah.
And then their referee or whatever it is, they're like right down the face. You okay? You okay? The dude just got knocked the F out, for God's sakes. He's not okay.
I hate to say it, that's my favorite kind of knockout is when they slap the guy and they just go stiff and down.
Yeah.
Stiff and down.
Yeah.
How much does a professional slapper make? Let's just find some of these out here real quick. Face slapping turns says it looks to become the next major U.S. sport. I just can't believe this.
I hope not.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Where is it? It doesn't say. Oh, $2,000 to $10,000 per match. For taking a slap in the face.
How much? $2,000 to $10,000?
I could pay the
$10,000. Yeah,
I could pay the mortgage with that.
Do that a few times.
I might do that. I might let someone slap the hell out of me. I could use the money. Shoot, why not?
Wow, $2,000 to $10,000. Oh my good Lord!
I do it for $2,000. Why not? I do it. So as soon as you guys can find somebody, search somebody out, get them to interview on the show, and say that Time of the Truth volunteers to get the crap slap out of me. That's what I'll do.
There we go.
I need the money because we already have one person that's eating all the crappy food and trying the treats, right? That's why I asked you if that worm 2 weeks ago was that the worst thing than this time around. The worm.
Oh, it would no. This was worse. I'm telling you, with the sugary. There was something, it accentuated the flavor, and it was just like, oh, good God. It made it so much worse. It was horrible.
I'll tell you what, you keep volunteering for that. I'll volunteer to get slapped, and we got to figure out something.
I'm not volunteering for it. It just gets thrust upon me, and
I think we need to utilize the advisor and set up a celebrity face slapping competition. The Random Christian Show's first annual face slapping competition.
I'll be the guinea pig. As long as I wonder, did they let you wear a mouthpiece? They better let you wear a mouthpiece, I think.
I would assume so. Let's all right, call the Colonel.
We're gonna have to touch the Colonel and be like, Colonel, we need a professional face slapping. Hey
guys, I know we're getting down in time.
I've already been punched a few times.
But I wanted to know, can I promote an energy drink real quick?
Do it, man.
Are they going to pay us?
Well, I tell you what, this is the thing about this energy drink, and I didn't even know about this. There's stores in Kansas City, I believe they're called Price Choppers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And also Hy-Vee grocery stores, H-E-V-E-E. Have you heard of them? Hy-Vee. So it's H-I-V-E.
No, H-Y-V-E.
H-Y-V, okay. These drinks I have, they're already at those stores because I talked to the guy that created it. He lives in New Mexico, Dr. Andy.
Oh.
And it's called Beyond Energy. So they're already at them stores in Kansas City. And when I was talking about you guys, I go, Random Christian Show. I said, you were from Kansas City. He goes, we got stores that we actually distribute the drinks there through, and that's the Price Choppers and the Hy-Vee.
Yeah, Hy-Vee, and Hy-Vee is like huge in the Midwest.
Right.
They're all the way up in Minnesota, Iowa, all over out here. Kansas, Missouri, Illinois.
And I sent you some information about contacting him about doing the sponsorship stuff. I don't know how any of that works. You guys can talk about that stuff. But the product I have here, it's called Beyond Energy. And it's a simple website. It's gobeyondenergy.com. Just like it sounds. Gobeyondenergy.com. Ooh, it's disappearing. This flavor is not my favorite, but it's dark berry flavor. And it has dopamine. And the dopamine is the real key ingredient, because what dopamine does is it's a key to our mood in our brains for motivation. It's basically what lifts our spirits. Okay.
There you go.
And it keeps you even throughout the day, even type of energy. I use it before I play tennis, but there's no crash. I hate energy drinks like Red Bull and you crash. This one hasn't made me crash yet.
Oh, really?
And then they have mango. Mango is my favorite. And then they have one called Blood Orange. I don't have one, but this is mango. So, but yeah, it's gobeyondenergy.com. And the guy, I believe he created it in 2012. He's been working on it. And I've tried all types of energy drinks. I tried Bang. I tried, like I said, Red Bull, but there's always a crash. And I hate that. And I haven't crashed with these. And they taste good. And the dopamine ingredient, it gives you almost a sense of like keeping even all the time with solid energy. It doesn't make you go crash and go down like that. See?
So, it keeps a level flow going through you instead of, waving
and
around.
They sell them at the Price Choppers and at that store. So that's small world.
So throughout the Midwest here, we can find them. What's the name of them again?
Okay, it's Beyond Energy. And
Beyond Energy. And they got a big BE on it.
BE, and then the website is gobeyondenergy.com.
Okay. Well, we'll talk with them, but maybe they'll be the sponsor of this segment.
Yeah.
We could possibly do that, or we'll discuss, darling. Don't worry.
You guys
we'll figure it out.
We'll get
you guys discuss that with Dr. Andy. Hi, Dr. Andy, and then take it from there.
We'll get the sales team on that.
So, all right, Tommy. Well, listen, man, it's been a blast. Glad to have you back on the show, bud. I'm glad you got your vacation and stuff out of the way, and now you're back to biz, back into the sports, and we can't wait for it, brother. So thank you so much, and we will have you back next week.
Yes, and remember, I'm serious. If you guys work on it and get a slapper, I will let them slap me. We'll have to figure out how to meet up to do that, but I will volunteer to be what would I be, the slappy? I guess
you would be the slappy.
You would be the slappy.
I will do it.
Because I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
All right, dude. All right.
We're
going to figure something out. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend, my man. We'll talk to you soon. And I guess that's going to do it for us.
I think that's it.
Yeah. So there's some exit music. Okay. So Tommy the Truth finally back from the past, and now he's back here with us, and so glad to have him back as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cancel out all the scrolling things I've got going on.
Oh, sorry. That's
no worries. Thank you so much to Mrs. A's Salsa Buena. Check them out at your hopefully local stores. If not, look her up on the web. See if you can get something ordered. It's MrsA'sFamous.com.
Just Mrs. A Famous.
Remember. Oh, Mrs. A. That's right.
MrsAFamous.com.
Yeah, she's gonna have to work on that. Because
it's fine.
It's too confusing for me.
No, it's not.
So,
it's fine. MrsAFamous.com. It's so easy.
Next week we've got where is he? Where's Steven? Do we have Steven up here?
It's in there.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Steven Quakenbush, retired Army captain, works with Honor Flight, honoring veterans and helping them get celebrated. It's just amazing things that he does with this. Old friend of mine and just a great guy. So funny to talk with too. He's
nice.
is just great and does a lot of stuff for our U.S. veterans right in time before the 4th of July. So very excited to have him on, and can't wait to get that done. Let's see, who else? Bishop Stevens, again, go to bishopstevens.com or just go to our website, find the link there. He's got so many great things going on. Can't wait to get him back. But thanks again so much to Bishop Stevens, the Good Wives Network, the Dead Campers, who you just heard right there. And that's going to do it for us. So, kids, thank you so much for being a part of us. Like, follow, subscribe, pass the audio podcast around, and we'll see you next week. All right? Yeah. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. Love you. Be good to each other. We're all we got. Peace out, kids. I'm hitting the wrong button.